Hello, this is Eiku. Welcome back to the part 3 of my 2K base tour. My base always utilizes an extensive rail network. They are fun to design and have massive output. This network now has over 200 trains and 380 stations. They are not a lot, but they are enough to support this 2K base. It uses a 2-lane system. It works fine after a few small fixes. I haven't seen a long traffic jam since then. In the beginning of the game, I used 1-4 chains. Once the factory starts to expand rapidly, I switched most of them to 2-8 chains for better output. I use this roundabout design for intersections. It's simple and good enough. All intersections follows one simple rule. Chain signal in, normal signal out, and everything in between are chain signals. This design allows train to reroute if the planned route takes longer than an alternative path due to traffic jam. There is an extra track for right turn, so the roundabout is usually only used for left turn and occasionally U-turn. When you design an intersection, you have to make sure the trains are not able to stop across the intersections. If you let one wagon block one of the intersection track, it very likely ends with a nasty traffic jam. The loading and unloading stations follow the standard buffer concept. They have a buffer chest between the belt and wagon. I use large warehouse to act as both buffer and balancer. Most of the station names follow this simple convention. Item, number of wagons, in and out of the rail system. For example, copper plate 8 in for loading station, copper plate 8 out for unloading station. Station names are shared as much as possible. There are 29 copper unloading stations which share the same name. Majority of the stations have its train limit enabled. Most of them serve with 1 or 2 trains. I use circuit conditions to stop trains from going to an loading station without a train worth of buffer. It's also used to disable train stations with too much buffer. Some outposts have parking stations where the train must go through before they reach their final station. This allows trains to pass to any available stations in the outpost. Each large outpost also have a refuel station. Train fuel are shipped from the main base whenever it's low on supply. Last but not least, I try to spread the entrance and exits of the outpost to different sections of the track in order to balance the traffic. In the end, my chain network always follows this goal. It uses the least amount of the chain to ship as much as possible. This concludes the rail network tour. If you like my base tour, please subscribe for updates and my mods work in progress video. See you next time in defense and repairs tour.